Good morning and Assalamu alaikum, my dear student. Hope that all of you are fine by the grace of Almighty. Welcome you all to today's business organization and management class. This is Shahinur Begum, lecturer of management department in Milestone College. Hope that all of you are ready with your book and copy. Now I'm going to discuss about chapter 1, concept of management. In this chapter already I have discussed about the definition of management, features of management, functions of management. Today I will discuss about levels of management, and this is very important topics for you. With these levels of management I will discuss about process of management, cycle of management, finally universality of management. And this universality of management has given by the Greek philosopher Socrates. Now let's talk about levels of management, about their application with example. This discussion topic, first topic is management cycle, second one is levels of management. So what is management? A series of activities including planning, organizing, staffing, directing, motivating, coordinating and controlling for achieving a predefined goal by using means and materials is called management. And what is management cycle? Management cycle is a continuous process under management functions. Like first function is planning, last function is controlling. In management function process there are 7 functions like POS DMCC, that means planning, organizing, staffing, directing, motivating, coordinating, controlling, and finally this is the management cycle. And in management cycle process always last functions, that means controlling, is the basis of next process of management. Now I am going to discuss about levels of management. What is levels of management? Today's business world, without management functions, without management levels, nothing can be successful properly. So in this business era, management level is very important. Now I am going to discuss about, there are 3 types of management levels. How many types? 3 types. Number 1, top level management. Number 2, mid level. Number 3, lower level management. Now let's talk about top level management. In top level management, chairman, board of director, managing director, general manager, etc. That means in the levels of management where the top level executive, they are existing for making different types of planning for the institutions, is called top level management. Suppose here I can give an example in Milestone College, when principal has given any notice for the institutions. That time the principal sir is the top level management, and in this process through the teacher this message is sent to the student, and this is a management process. Now let's talk about mid-level management. What is mid-level management? What do you mean by mid-level management? In this management level, different departmental manager, assistant manager and area manager are existing. Always they are engaged for implementing the plan that was given by the top level management. So this is very simple. Top level management, always they are engaged with the making any planning, they are engaged with decision making. And mid-level management, they are always ready to implement this policy. So in that case, one thing I can say here, mid-level management always one kind of bridge among the top level and lower level management. Now let's talk about third level management. That one is lower level management. What do you mean by lower level management? Always the lower level management, they are related with the field worker. When top level management given any decision, any policy through this mid-level management, they are applied it by the lower level management. So dear student, I hope that everybody are clear about these three levels of management. Almost every year question come from this chapter about these three levels of management. So if you know the three levels of management, about their existing and about their activities, where they are working with the organization, I hope that everybody are able to give the answer properly. So these are the levels of management. Now I am going to discuss about another point from this chapter. That one is universality of management. It has given by whom? Universality of management. Now let's talk about universality of management. What do you mean by universality of management? Universality of management means necessity of management or acceptability or applicability of management knowledge in all sectors of the institutions or everywhere. Like it small factories, industries or middle industries or large type of industries, management is applicable in everywhere. Or management is necessary in every sphere of this sector. Universality of management, who has given this statement? Dear student, as you know that Greek philosopher Socrates has given universality of management during the time of Greek civilizations, and it was about 2,500 years back. He has discussed about that management is universality and management is applicable for everywhere, like the top to bottom in any organization. So dear student, I hope that everybody are clear about today's lesson, because in this chapter I have discussed about what is management, about the features of management, the process of management, management cycle, how management is roaming, how management is roaming after one another, like planning to controlling. And I have discussed about levels of management. There are three types of management. Levels like top level, mid level and lower level. You have to revise top level management who is existing in this level, mid-level management, about their function, about their application, about their utilization. How the mid-level management, they are responsible to the lower level management for application the rules and regulations or policies given through the top level management. This is very important topics for you. Finally, dear student, you have to read about the universality of management. How this type of management is applicable or utilized everywhere. It is given by the Greek philosopher Socrates, a very famous philosopher, and it was given by the Greek civilization. So dear student, you have to revise this today up to this. Thank you all. Allah Hafiz.